At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
Pahrump Nugget, Progressive Cash Drawings, Mystery Point Multipliers, Mystery Gift Days, Extra Cash for 4 of a kinds, Bingo, Bowling, Football, and Food Specials. Looking for constant action? Look no further. Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. News 46 is also brought to you by the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. When it comes to sensitive matters like bankruptcy, take a breath of fresh air by calling an experienced and compassionate attorney at the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump, 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Pahrump Dermatology and Skin Cancer. When you need the best dermatology care in Pahrump, call Pahrump Dermatology and Skin Cancer, 775-727-9800. News 46 is also brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, Ace says goodbye as team sports opens its doors.
Pahrump Valley High School prepares for a lesson in drunk driving.
An RSVP honors one of their own. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, April 26, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Murphy for News 46. Every 15 minutes is a 2-day program focusing on high school juniors and seniors, which challenges them to think about drinking, driving, personal safety, and the responsibility of making mature decisions. Along with alcohol-related crashes, it focuses on the impact that their decisions would have on family and friends.
It's basically a program set up to help kids understand the consequences of drinking and driving and the worst results that could happen from it. So we set up this fake car wreck scene where there's 4 students involved, and about 3 of them actually are deceased from the accident. And the driver, the drunk driver, he goes to jail, and it just shows kind of like a fake scene that could happen. And then we have a Grim Reaper, who's just like a guy in a costume, pull one student out of class every 15 minutes to kind of represent the amount of kids that die every 15 minutes. And
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue also participates, as well as the Nye County Sheriff's Department. We kind of set it up here on the roadway right here. We have a helicopter land as well as the fire department, and do the whole entire scenario of what happens in a real accident.
Yeah, we are still arranging everyone, so we're not positive if we'll have Flight for Life here or not, but we are planning on speaking to them and hopefully getting them involved, and we have some police officers involved, and then we'll get the ambulance and hospital and things like that involved too. In the past, we've done it every 3 years here in Pahrump. We might start doing it every 2 years so that everyone gets to go through the process, because we usually involve the juniors and seniors in it because most of them are drivers and are more likely to get more out of the message and aren't as traumatized as freshmen would be. So hopefully we'll start doing it every 2 years to get more students involved in it.
Do you know who this is funded by?
I believe it's funded by the coalition. I'm not positive, but the coalition is helping us plan it at least and help us locate the resources for the funds.
We're at a meeting here at Great Basin College. The notes will be going out to the parents, right, to get approval for this, for their kids to be part of this or to even view it as well?
Correct. We will send home packets with the students we choose to be kind of the walking dead. They are the ones that are pulled out of class and go to an all-night retreat and learn more about like the dangers of drunk driving and hear from victims.
Because they even go and tell the parents that they've passed away, and these students stay out of class and then overnight, like you said, away from their families so that everybody is impacted, realizing that this can happen and this is what it's really like if the person actually passed away.
Yeah, so they're basically offline. They don't use their cell phones. They don't go visit people and or make contact with anyone else besides like the others involved. And then we have an assembly the next day, and we will show either like a slideshow or a video of kind of what went on, and all of the students will be able to view the slideshow and kind of see more of what happened other than like the car wreck.
When is this all going to take place?
Right now our dates are May 10th and 11th.
The Retired Senior Volunteer Program honored their leader, Jan Lindsay, at a luncheon on Tuesday.
Well, Carol and I are both respite volunteers, and that means that we go into homes and relieve caregivers for people that are housebound. We give them up to 4 hours a day time.
And how long have you been doing this for?
Oh, I've been doing respite for about 2 years.
And you?
I've been doing it for about 2.5 years.
And how important do you think that is?
I think it's very important for the people that we're relieving. It's important that they have time to do something on their own and not just take care of their partners or whoever it is that they're caring for. So this is something that we do because we just want to volunteer and help out the community. Give somebody some time off.
Did you have any inspiration to volunteer for this at all?
My mom was in a nursing home and miles away in Nebraska, and I couldn't be there. So that's why I decided if I couldn't give to my own family, I could give to some other families.
And how many respite care volunteers do you guys have in RSVP?
How many volunteers do we have? I believe we have 5 volunteers right now, respite volunteers. There are other volunteers with the organization, but they work in other units. The library,
Drivers.
Well, we don't have too many drivers anymore, but we do have
Telephone
people, the telecommunication, telephone line. We have people that work for, 4-H.
4-H, the Sheriff's Auxiliary, all the volunteers here in town.
All volunteers.
And what do we have going on here today?
We're saying thank you to our fearless leader, Jan Lindsay. This is a potluck for her to tell her thank you for all the volunteering she does in town.
This was kind of a surprise to Jan, wasn't it?
Yes, she knew we were having the potluck. She didn't know it was for her. We just decided that she needed to be thanked. Let her know that we appreciate her.
As we head in our first break, here's Mr. Movie Phone with What is Up at the Movies.
I'm Mr. Movie Phone. Will I be on board with a band of misfit pirates? Will we be crowing about the Raven? You'll find out with my weekend movie preview next.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
Action! Happy weekend, everybody. Well, this week at the movies, John Cusack is Edgar Allan Poe. Hugh Grant is a persnickety pirate. And the absurdities of planning a wedding are fodder for laughs in the 5-year engagement.
Violet, I love you. Will you marry me?
Emily Blunt and Jason Segel play a couple in love and engaged, but life's little left turns get in the way, and they have to postpone the wedding again and again and again. The real deal? Well, Jason Segel and Emily Blunt make a likable pair, but the movie feels like it's trying way too hard, and the contrived story and stale jokes make the 5-year engagement about 4 years too long. I'm out. The dark tales of Edgar Allan Poe are the basis of a murder mystery in The Raven.
The daughter's body was lodged in a chimney. The mother's head severed with a straight razor.
You're referring to one of my stories, a work of fiction.
I'm afraid I am not.
Poe, played by John Cusack, teams up with a Baltimore detective after a serial killer uses the author's work as inspiration for a string of gruesome murders. And the stakes get even higher when Poe's love interest becomes the killer's next target. The real deal, Edgar Allan Poe is considered the inventor of detective fiction. John Cusack and The Raven may be responsible for killing it. I'm out. It's a 3D family adventure on the high seas with pirates, a band of misfits.
Avast! I'm the pirate captain, and I'm here for your gold. Gold? Afraid we don't have any gold, old man. This is a leper boat. See?
Hugh Grant is the captain of a ragtag group of pirates who have but one dream, to win the coveted Pirate of the Year award. The film is brought to us by Aardman Studios, the folks behind Chicken Run, Wallace and Gromit, Flushed Away, and Arthur Christmas. The real deal, I love the stop-motion animation, I like the family-friendly fun that Aardman movies have to offer, and this is one band of pirates you'll be happy to spend your booty on. I'm in! All right, now remember, for your showtimes, your tickets, my 6-second review, so much more, go to MoviePhone.com, and if you want to drop me a note, it's Facebook.com/MrMoviePhone, or tweet me right at 6-second reviews. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you at the movies.
That's a wrap!
We continue our conversation with Nick Moore and Ski Sensky regarding the Ace Hardware auction scheduled for this Saturday and Sunday. Nick has opened a new store called Team Sports across from Saddle West, located at 1230 South Loop Road.
Absolutely, yeah. We opened it up, soft opening about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. We haven't done a grand opening yet because we still have inventory arriving every day. So I just want everybody to, to get the full experience of everything. We still got the TVs going up, DirecTV coming in tomorrow, and getting. So I'm not full. I'm open, but I'm not ready to unveil it in a sense. But we are open 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday, and it's we're real excited about it.
What's the name of the new store?
Team Sports, and the phone number is 7510223. We're doing a lot with custom uniform goods and T-shirts and a lot of shoes and cleats. We haven't had, it's basically your only place in Pahrump to buy your name brand, Reebok, Adidas, New Balance, Asics running shoes and cleats to go along with it for your family. So
and of course, Threads is going to be staying open too as well.
Absolutely, Threads is doing great, and we got a lot of history, 8 years now in business, and trying to keep it as current and everything is possible. It's been really great business, and we're real excited about the future of it.
6 California teenagers were hospitalized with alcohol poisoning last month, and 2 last weekend alone from drinking hand sanitizer. Coming on the heels of cough medicine, hand sanitizer is the latest in a string of household products used to induce intoxication, and it has public health officials worried, as a few squirts of hand sanitizer could equal a couple of shots of hard liquor. About 2,600 cases have been reported in California since 2010, but it's become a national problem. Liquid hand sanitizer is 62 to 65% ethyl alcohol or ethanol, the main ingredient in beer, wine, and spirits, making it 120 proof. To compare, a bottle of vodka is 80 proof. Long-term use could lead to brain, liver, and kidney damage. Teenagers use salt to break up the alcohol from the sanitizer to get a more powerful dose.
Here's Deanna O'Donnell with your news across Nevada.
Today, just 2 years ago, the Deutsch family, the Nye County Sheriffs, and Pahrump lost 24-year-old Ian Michael Deutsch. K-9 Deputy Deutsch was shot and killed in the line of duty while responding to a call for service April 26 of 2010 at Terrible's Lakeside. The assailant, who was also killed, was engaged in a car chase with his girlfriend, whom he was shooting at. Ian Deutsch was a loving husband and father of 2. He was a distinguished member of the Army National Guard, 221st Cavalry Wild Horse Squadron, serving at the rank of Staff Sergeant, having served during Operation Noble Eagle at McCarran International Airport and Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. He served his country with distinction, earning numerous awards in addition to the praise of those whom he served. He had only recently returned from duty in Afghanistan in March of 2010 before he was killed. He was assigned to K-9 Patrol here in Pahrump with his faithful partner, Chico. He had been awarded the Medal of Valor, Heroism Award, Distinguished Service Award, and Canine Service Commendation for actions performed during his service to his community. Many are remembering the life we lost today, En Deutsch, and honoring the many who sacrificed their lives every day for our freedom. Las Vegas was among 9 big U.S. markets to see home prices hit new post-recession lows in February, as the larger U.S. markets continued to struggle. Prices fell 0.4% on a monthly basis and were down 8.5% from February of 2011. The declines compared to 0.8% on a monthly basis for the 20 big U.S. markets and a 3.5% year-over-year decline for the 20 markets. With Las Vegas ranking number 8 in the nation for foreclosures and unemployment elevated at 12.1%, the local residential real estate market has remained stubbornly weak through the recession. The Las Vegas area median existing home prices rose from $100,800 in February to $103,000 in March. Still, that's down 4.3% below March of 2011. In Las Vegas, new home market closings increased from 288 in February to 352 in March. The median new home price of $201,668 was up from $195,250 in February and was up 1.6% from March of 2011. Those who advocate diversifying Nevada's economy by improving public education have their work cut out because of the state's subpar ranking in major categories affecting kindergarten through 12th grade students. An example was Nevada's 44th place ranking in per pupil spending for elementary and secondary education in 2009. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, part of the U.S. Department of Education, Nevada spent $8,321 per student that year, well below the $10,591 national average. I'm Deanna O'Donnell, and that's your news across Nevada.
And we'll have more for you coming up after this break.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
And welcome back. New guidelines could provide relief for migraine sufferers. The American Academy of Neurology has released a new list of which medications and treatments can help prevent the debilitating headaches. For example, topiramate or Topamax have been found to provide relief. Also, the guidelines say other seizure medications like Devalproex sodium or Depakote can be used to prevent migraines, as can certain beta blockers. Even herbal products like Butterbur and over-the-counter anti-inflammatory medicine, including ibuprofen and naproxen, were found to provide relief. An estimated 36 million Americans suffer from migraines. Preventative measures would help about 40% who have them frequently, but very few currently use them.
And here's Zach Fuentes with your entertainment this week.
We'll start this week's entertainment with an update on a story brought to you last week. Unfortunately, it is a good one. We told you last time about former Bee Gees singer Robin Gibb falling into a coma during his battle of liver and colon cancer. The odds were not looking in Gibb's favor, but the 62-year-old disco star beat them. In fact, his son, Robin John Gibb, stated that doctors only gave him a 10% chance of survival. According to family and doctors, Robin Gibb woke up and is showing remarkable recovery signs. Gibb was reported to have been doing very well while undergoing chemotherapy for the cancer, but contracted pneumonia following a life-saving surgery for another medical condition. Doctors are still saying, however, that the future of Robin Gibb is still uncertain. Their goals, as well as Gibb's, are to get him to a point to where he will no longer be in intensive care. After many rumors have circulated, the news has been confirmed. I'm talking about Lindsay Lohan earning the role of the film legend Elizabeth Taylor in a new Lifetime movie. The film, however, is not going to be based on Elizabeth Taylor's whole life. It's just going to be based on her controversial marriage to Richard Burton, who was her fourth and her fifth husband. The film will be called Liz and Dick and is set to begin filming soon on June 4th. The news has been received to many mixed responses. Rosie O'Donnell was on the Today Show stating, quote, that she feels that Lindsay is not ready to work. Despite what many think about her playing this role, Lifetime believes that she is perfect for it, and so does Lohan. She posted a picture of herself on Twitter posing as Elizabeth Taylor, and to some did bear some type of resemblance to the film legend. There is no word yet as to who will be playing Taylor's husband, Richard Burton, as of yet. In October of 2008, the 57-year-old mother, 29-year-old brother, and 7-year-old nephew of the Oscar and Grammy award-winning singer-actress Jennifer Hudson were brutally murdered in their own home in Chicago. The accused killer is 30-year-old William Balfour, who is the former husband of Hudson's sister, Julia Hudson. Jennifer Hudson herself was present for the trial, which began on Monday, and gave a tearful testimony. Hudson stated that nobody wanted her sister to marry Balfour, the accused killer and estranged husband of her sister, because of how he mistreated her. Hudson also spoke of how close she was with her mother, saying that they spoke every day. The entertainer herself was supposed to be at her mother's house that fateful day, but was fortunately forced to change her plans. The sister of Julia Hudson discovered her mother and brother fatally shot in their home, and also discovered that her 7-year-old son was not in the house. 7-year-old Julian King was found 3 days later, shot in the head inside of an abandoned vehicle. Prosecutors are saying that William Balfour became enraged after he saw balloons in the home of his estranged wife's house that he believed were from her new boyfriend. I'm Zach Fuentes, and that was your entertainment this week. And here's Ginger Tyra with your First Move Fitness tip of the week.
Hi everyone, my name is Ginger. I'm a personal trainer and certified sports nutritionist with First Move Fitness. Today, let's do a brief overview of your metabolism. Your metabolism is the total amount of energy required by all your body functions for one day. It is imperative to understand that in order to make a positive change, whether it be fat loss, muscle gain, your body requires a certain metabolic expenditure and caloric consumption. In order for that to occur, two activities occur in the human body. They contribute to the energy expenditure. One activity level is the fueling of the basal metabolism. The second is the fueling of voluntary activities. The basal metabolism supports your bodily functions that occur without conscious awareness. This includes heartbeat, breathing, maintenance of body temperature, sending the nerves and signals and hormone messages directly to your activities. These are the basal process that maintain life. The amount of energy required to maintain these functions is called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. The BMR is the minimum amount of calories needed to sustain the vital functions of a body during a relaxed, reclined, and waking state. BMR is proportional to body size, lean mass, and surface area of an individual. You cannot change your BMR today. You can, however, change the second component, voluntary activities. Spend more calories today. By increasing the daily voluntary activities day after day, it will ultimately change your BMR. I would love to help you in person. At First Move, we always say the first move is yours, and it really is. Don't hesitate. Come see me so I can help you be on the way to a healthier life.
And we'll be back with your weather after this break.
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
And welcome back. Today we started off with some clouds out in the sky, kind of gloomy. We didn't have rain like we thought, but there was some reports of sprinkles around the valley. Our high was 73 degrees with winds coming out of the southwest at 13 and our gusts at 26, so the breezes did pick up quite a bit today. Pressure was at 29.79, our UV index was at 8, very high, a little off from our norm 9. Humidity was at 41% and our sunrise for today was 5:56 a.m. Our record was 97 degrees back in 1996, not too long ago. Tonight, it looks like we're going to have partly cloudy skies. The clouds are going to start to move out a little bit for tomorrow. Low is going to be 52 degrees, and our winds coming out of the north at 5, gusts at 15, and our humidity at 50%. Our sunset looks like it's going to be at 7:28 p.m., and our record for tonight was 42 degrees back in 1967. Tomorrow, we're going to have mostly sunny skies. As I said, those clouds are going to start to move out for us a little bit. High is going to go up a little bit there, but we're still going to be in the 70s, so that's nice. 79 for our high, low 55. Winds coming out of the west-northwest at 5 and gusts at 8, so they are dying down for us. Our UV index is going to go back to our norm, 9 very high, and our sunrise is going to stay the same, 5:55 a.m. Our humidity at 24%. And taking a look now at our 7-day forecast. Friday and Saturday, we're going to see some clouds, but from Sunday all the way to Thursday, the rest of our 7-day forecast for today, we're not going to be seeing any more clouds. Our highest high is going to be 88 degrees, and our lowest low is going to be 55. So we're staying in the mild temperatures for the remainder of the week. That's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Murphy.
From everyone up here on the Hill, we wish you a safe evening. We'll see you here again tomorrow night. Till then, good night.
Good night.